up and play with me. Next caller, me. I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Your thoughts ain't my thoughts. Bitch, I'm flowing straight from the survival scroll. Cut that bitch off. Next caller. Damn son of a bitch.
Hungry fella?
If it isn't fresh, I'm out of business. Isn't that sweet, you little moneymaker, you?
Use new sweet fish every day. Keep that skunky cunt away. Use new sweet fish every day. Keep that skunky cunt away. Sweet fish.
I'm a rhyme record, dissect the interceptor, beat Decepticon like Megatron. The purple shower runs through me, a war veteran with 16. With a mommy named Christine, it seems this life is but a dream. But while I'm here, let's get the cream, the remedies, the Hennessy. These niggas walk with jealousy and envy me, so I keep the grass low cut, like I smoke cigarette butts. I'm straight out of the mud, like a pit is a stud. The drug plug, we call them fucking Poppy. Got the fiends walking like zombies, long dick, the fly as Barbies. When the tape drop, get your copy, yo, the smell blunted around me. Polo Nikes on my feet, I'm always looking fleek. Rock the do-rag Memphis bleak, sleek, discreet, mumble rap, that shit is weak. Like these dudes wear skinny jeans, I power up with sensu beans. Bishop the Rook, now you shook, cause I'm about to take your queen. School you like your high school dean. Rhymes are like fucking caffeine. Yo, I got the vaccine, inject you with the seed.
So shorty.
You know what it is, man. Them shots are always fired. And you know what time it is. It is your boys. We are that motherfucking podcast show, Shockaloo motherfucking Dreams.
Shockaloo Dreams.
And with the powers combined,
Shockaloo Dreams.
we are the dream. And I am one part of the team. I am your host, the infamous Dr. Shockaloo. And right next to me is always my other partner, my co-host, Big G, a.k.a. Supreme Rex. Supreme Rex. So what it do, big homie?
Yeah.
How you doing, dog?
You know,
Another day in this bullshit.
another day in paradise, being a black man in a white man's world.
Yeah. Shots fired. Round of applause.
Just trying to stay black and fucking
Not be whack.
thirsty for knowledge. What can I say, man?
Yeah, that's what it is. Knowledge always. We have to gain that knowledge, people. Excuse me. So, people, talking about knowledge, we're going to bless y'all with a little bit of fucking knowledge.
Oh, yeah.
My boy Big Rex is about to kick y'all ass. With some real shit. And it's going to blow some of y'all mind.
Yeah, man.
So,
It may not blow too many people's mind because, you know, information's coming out now. You know, men in the manosphere. Women are mad about this manosphere thing, man. Let me just say
what?
that. They are pissed about this manosphere thing. For those of y'all who don't know what the manosphere is, man, it's just like this little...
I hate it.
This little world of men getting together, saying they tired of the bullshit, giving each other knowledge on, you know, what's really happening in this world and how as men, you know, we got to step our game up, man.
Yeah, how we got to deal with this
There's
shit.
so many ways to define this manosphere thing, man. Just women are mad because basically men are waking up, like, because we've been losing for a long time, man. We've been losing for a long fucking time.
Mm.
I mean, a man can't even have an opinion no more. You know what I mean? He gets
ridiculed.
He gets ridiculed.
No.
He loses his job. He loses his show. He loses whatever.
Facts.
Yes.
It's like you can't even have an opinion. You can't say shit about shit, man. This world's become completely feminized,
sensitive,
and there's like almost no men left because men are folding into the feminine world, and you know they're afraid to say anything, man. But we ain't
can't
afraid.
say shit now. Yeah, facts. You know I ain't afraid.
We ain't afraid, man.
I am not afraid.
So what we about to talk about right
Scusi.
now. What we talk about right now, you know, men are going to be afraid to talk about this too. You know what I'm saying? But this is something, you know, I want, you know, women that are listening, like, something for y'all to think about. This is not about dissing women, you know, but there's some serious shit going on in today's society here in America, especially amongst the black families. You know what I'm saying? But really families in general, because nuclear family is going to, the way things is going is going to become a thing of the past. You know what I'm saying? Like,
straight up, like the old box TV or the old telephone,
like
a booth.
Yeah, like having a mom and dad and being raised in that same home with mom and dad. I mean, a lot of us we just seeing divorce, man. Like, it's just single moms raising kids. You know what I mean? Gay couples raising kids. You know, this is not the norm. It's not going on no more, man. Like,
It's crazy.
Men are not even allowed to have an opinion on it. Let's say, like, what's wrong and how we got to come back together. You know what I'm saying? The system always worked with the nuclear family. You know, man meets woman, they fall in love, they have a baby, raise the children. Children goes up with the fundamentals to deal with life and repeat the cycle. You know what I mean? And nowadays, I mean, this shit is like damn near non-existent. And there's a lot of depression going on, a lot of just things are out of order. What we call today life. You know,
it's out of order
in our society, man. So anyway, today's subject we're talking about fatherless homes, man. We're talking about fatherless homes. Because the fatherless home thing is like becoming too common. It's coming way too common. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And we felt like this is a necessity to talk about. You know, we were reading some interesting statistics that we about to talk about right now. And then in combination of, you know we're living in a time where everybody's being recorded for everything that they say and do. You know what I'm saying?
Boom.
So we caught a couple things, you know what I'm saying, through YouTube and other stream services with people contributing to the problem of fatherless households. Okay?
Fucking it all up.
And we're going to talk about this right now, man. Because fathers are important, you know. Fathers are important, and the way this world, this society is right now today in America, it's like the father is obsolete somewhat. He has no power. You know what I mean? The system is just basically set up to give mom everything. The man has no say. Men are just being disrespected, and, you know, it's time to put a kill to all that, man. We got to talk about these problems and try to improve the world. We ain't supposed to have a war between men and women. You know, we're supposed to be on the same team. Everybody's got to know their fucking place.
Facts.
And when the place is not being set, we're having a very dysfunctional society that we live in right now. Okay? Let's just be real. This society is dysfunctional. Okay? When a fucking a child is deciding, you know, a young boy wants to be a girl and put a dress on, that's a dysfunctional fucking society. Okay? When we got to call men that choose to do a so-called sex change, we got to call them she. This is a dysfunctional society. Okay? when a woman, you know, wants to dress like a little boy and chop her titties off, whatever surgery she did for that shit, and acting like she's a man and wants to be respected like a man and join the military and shit, and you know what I mean? And be called he. We're living in a dysfunctional society.
Facts.
This shit ain't right. Yo. This shit ain't fucking right. You know what I'm saying? And believe it or not, the influence for all this dysfunctional bullshit is starting with fatherless children. Not having a dad in the house means there's no regulation. Because ladies, let's just face it, you don't regulate like a man regulate. Okay? When you talk to the older generation, like people from their 30s and older, okay? Their dads, when they tell you stories about their parents, their dad was the one that held it down most of the time. He was the authority.
The authority.
Mom is, I'm not saying all women are the same, but for the most part, moms are not really, the authority. They don't really make sure the base of what needs to be done to make that family productive. She's not the one that holds down the order. She just kind of just plays her part. There's a man's role and there's a woman's role. You know what I'm saying? And when the man's role is not in the house to enforce shit, to make sure that you get the right information needed to be productive when you're an adult, then the world becomes dysfunctional. The world becomes dysfunctional.
It goes to shits, people.
It goes to shits. That's why we live in the shit. So we're about to read some statistics of shit that's really going down in today's world. Okay? That y'all probably don't even think about, but these are the reasons of why the world's so fucked up. Not having a father in the household is a really fucked up thing. Okay? The government, I'm not like one of those people like to be talking shit about the government, but the government gives women too much damn power. And what women are doing with this power, they're fucking up the world. I mean, I'm not trying to, once again, bash women, but you're fucking shit up. By you're being incentivized that you don't need a man. That's why y'all say y'all don't need a man. If you think about the original way society even came about,
access denied.
Men built everything. We built every motherfucking thing. You wouldn't be allowed to have a job. You wouldn't be allowed to have freedom to drive around and do the things you did, the things that you do right now, if men didn't build this fucking world to do it.
Yep.
Bottom line. You know what I'm saying? And men dropped the ball because we're supposed to be the leaders and allowed women to have too much power. And in return, they fucking shit up. Now we about to talk about this shit they fucking up, man. And I know this is sensitive. A lot of women are gonna be pissed, but so what? This is not about feelings. We're gonna talk about some real life shit right now. So let's get into fact number one. These are statistics.
Hold on.
Here we go.
Statistic one.
So these are statistics of what's happening when you don't have fathers in the home. These are fatherless homes. This is what these studies were done. They were using the U.S. Census. Okay, I don't know what these group of people call, but these people are.
Show them the screen. Put the phone on the screen so they can see what we're talking about. So you can see that like I said, we pull out facts. This ain't just us running our mouths talking shit. That's what we do.
Yeah.
But we also pull out facts and proof. This ain't no bullshit.
I mean, it's kind of, they're not going to really see it like that.
No, I mean, just, so they could just see that we're, we got some proof of some shit here.
All right, let me just, this is an article written by Life is Beautiful, Ministries of Faith. Okay. It's called 36 Shocking Statistics on Fatherless Homes. So it's in the United States, there are more than 64 million men who identify themselves as being a father. Out of that figure, only 26.5 million men are part of a home where they are married to a spouse and have children under the age of 18 living there. All right? So out of 64 million men who identify themselves as being fathers, only 26.5 million. That's less than half of that 64, guys. Okay? Half of 64 is what? 32? Okay? So less than half, 26.5 men are part of a home where they are married to a spouse and have a children under the age of 18 living there. So out of 64 million fathers, only 26.4 million are actually still married to their spouse and with children. Less than half. Less than half the men married in America are not. Less than half the men that are fathers in America are actually married with kids. So that means most men that are fathers are not raising their children. They're not. There's no nuclear family right there.
Yeah.
Okay, that means most of the homes that are being raised, most of the families are not including dad. It's single moms raising.
It's sad.
Okay, the U.S. Census Bureau reports that 22% of fathers are raising 3+ children under the age of 18, with all of them being their biological relative. Only 2% of fathers raising children are living in the home of a relative or unrelated individual. So you see that that's from the U.S. Census Bureau right there. Okay?
Facts.
22% of fathers are raising 3+ children under the age of 18. Only 22%, with all of them belonging to their biological father. So biological fathers, majority of them are not even. Only 22% are being able to raise their child with them in the home. That's crazy. Only 2% of fathers raising children are living in the home of a relative or unrelated individual. So that's a low percentage, but still, there are children that are being raised, but not in the home with their dad. It's some other nigga there, right? There are 2.5 million
Clapping them
fathers
shits on mama.
who are on their own in a single parent household. In 1970, there were only 400,000 fathers in this situation. 80% of single-parent households recognized by U.S. Census Bureau are headed by a single father. So the number used to be lower, right? In 1970, we just read there was 400,000 fathers in the situation. Now it's well beyond
that. Shit done skyrocketed.
Now it's well beyond that. All right. Fathers are important. Unfortunately, fathers are not always there. These statistics on fatherless homes show why it is important, even a single parent, for a father to stick around. These statistics of fatherless homes show why it's important, even as a single parent, for a father to stick around. All right. So we're about to read about what's going on. So statistic number 1, 85% of youth who are currently in prison grew up in a fatherless home. Let me read that one more time. How about that hit? 85% of youth who are currently in prison grew up in a fatherless home. Are y'all paying attention what the fuck is happening here? 85% of the youth that is in prison, young men, 85% of them did not have a father in their home.
And half of that's because y'all like, I'll raise them by myself. I do it by myself. Look, listen. Numbers do not lie.
They don't lie.
And I always say this shit all the time.
They don't necessarily tell the whole story,
but their numbers don't lie.
But they don't lie.
Think with the logic, think with the facts.
Yo, we're talking about 85% of these little juvenile kids came from a fatherless home. That is serious, ladies. Whose fault is that for these kids to end up in jail then? I know y'all don't like the finger to be pointed, but let's just talk about it, let's be real. 85% of these little juveniles came from a fatherless home. Now, I get it. There were some shitty ass dads that just straight up didn't raise their kids. Because I know there's some deadbeat ass niggas out there.
Yes, there is. But with that being said, there's some stupid ass mothers that made those shitty ass decisions to fuck that deadbeat ass nigga.
And that is true. Because when you have a total of 85% now, we got to look at the common denominator. The common denominator is the poor decision ass mom. That's the common denominator. 85% of these kids that are juvies are coming from a fatherless home. Mom, how did you get to the point where you were raising children and the father's not around? Think about that. How did that happen? And there's so many of y'all happening. If 85% of the juvenile kids is coming from you, single mom, raising those fucking kids, you got to look at your motherfucking self.
Because a lot of y'all try to raise them to be your best friend, and they're not your best fucking friend. They are your fucking child.
You know what? You know how like black people always talking about black on black violence and shit, and how there was a time when black people used to stick together and all that.
Yep.
Right? And they even tell you those time periods, 50s, 60s, even 70s. Right? It's really in the 80s when shit started really getting curved and
That's when that 88, when that crack hit.
Niggas start really killing each other, right? Those niggas was coming from motherless homes, man. Fatherless homes. And you know what's the problem? Why this happens a lot of ladies? Because you can't teach a man how to be a man. So when you try to raise these boys on your own, you can, put them in school and tell them right from wrong and shit, but you can't teach them how to be a man. And as a result, they're going out there with all this testosterone with no man controlling them and telling them how they supposed to be dealing with that shit. And they out here bang, 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 they killing each other. Yeah.
It's sad. They shooting.
It's just to put down women? Nah, man, it's just talk the truth. Let's talk the truth here. If 85% of the kids that are in fucking juvie are coming from you, single moms raising them, then you're the fucking problem. And this is not a put down thing. You men, you know what I'm saying? You allow this. You men, you allow this shit to happen, man. This is, you're supposed to be the leader. You see Big Booty Betty and you just all you want to do is smash.
Hulk smash. Smash.
And then you think it's funny when you have her on Maury. She over there trying to find the fourth dude now. She done brought to Maury. Trying to find out who the daddy is.
Now y'all fighting on the show looking like a bunch of fucking clowns.
It's your fault too, man. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of y'all niggas know that because y'all be trying to avoid the whole fatherhood thing, being a baby daddy and shit. And I get it. I get why. But you're avoiding the whole responsibility act altogether. You just smashing this chick without a condom on, like a dumbass nigga. You get her pregnant, then you leave her ass alone, and then you want to be dancing up on Maury talking about I ain't the dad and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, that's embarrassing. What you doing to our people, that's embarrassing what you're doing to our women. Our women can't get pregnant and do shit like this if men didn't make the behavior acceptable. Straight up, fellas. Okay? So we ain't gonna spend too much time on that one statistic, but 85% of youth who are currently in prison grew up in a fatherless home. That's something y'all really need to be thinking about before you want to keep the dad out the child's life.
Message.
All right, stack number 2. 7 out of every 10 youth that are housed in the state-operated correctional facilities, including detention and residential treatment, come from a fatherless home, which is pretty much verifying the 85%, because it says 7 out of 10. Let me read that one more time. 7 out of 10 youth that are housed in state-operated correctional facilities, including detention and residential treatment, come from a fatherless home. 7 out of fucking 10. Okay, that's 70% right there.
Damn.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Just because the dad ain't around, that shit is happening. Stat number 3. 39% of students in the United States, from the first grade to their senior year of high school, do not have a father at home. Children without a father are 4 times more likely to be living in poverty than children with a father.
Say that again.
Children without a father are 4 times more likely to be living in poverty than children with a father. How y'all feel about that? That's fucking nuts. Y'all see how important the fucking dad
Numbers,
is?
facts, truth, the reality. Stop living these fucking bullshit fairy tale shit that you think that this is gonna be okay. This is gonna be all right. This is that. No, it is not.
Nah, man.
No, it is not. Especially when you live in the fucking hood. Where you live somewhere else, in a decent place, and you got some decent money because maybe the man left you some money, or maybe you came up with, you came up on some shit. Maybe you got your only fucking fans. I don't fucking know. You know, you living in a better neighborhood. But pretty much like my dog is saying, if you in the fucking hood, the slums, and you know the fucking hood, don't be, oh yeah, this is, no, you know the fucking hood. If you coming from there, you doing that, you know. So women, again, use your fucking head. My hood rats.
Yo, 39%.
Come on, man.
Of students in the United States from first grade to their senior year do not have a father in their home. That's a lot, you know?
I wonder why.
That's almost half. That's almost half.
That's crazy.
And as a result, them kids just ended up in fucking correctional facilities. Most of these kids, 85% of those kids, ended up in correctional facilities. You know what? They say daddy's job is to keep their daughter off the pole and their son what? Out of jail. That's the dad's job.
Keep
right?
that little youngin', that little girl, your princess, off the pole so she can always be your little princess.
Mm-hmm.
Not your little Tatiana. That you motherfuckers be out here twerking videos and all this stupid shit. And then they always be like, oh, what's wrong with me twerking? What's wrong with me twerking? Look, we like it. I like it. I like it a lot. But when you got 500 fucking videos, if that's all you do, your poses, your pictures of all that, that's just fucking thottery, man. That's just real thottery.
Yeah, man.
Now, a lot of you dumb motherfuckers accept that shit. And then when you get the woman, you don't even tell her, like, hey, ma, don't get me wrong, you caught my eye with the shits. Yeah. But I'm trying to tell you too, as you know, because we're all learning this shit as we're getting older. So you gotta break it down to her. Say, hey, that's not what it is. And then if you do got kids, think about your children. See, now if you raise them right, then they're gonna look at you and look at you like that's wrong. But if you raise them in the same fucking buffoonery and the stupid shit, then they're gonna think it's okay too.
Exactly. That's what's wrong with twerking. There's a whole bunch of more things I can tell you about with twerking. I mean, like he said, men like that shit. It does entertain us. I mean, why would we lie about that? But it's basically there's no filter. You know, you don't even have a limit. You know what I'm saying? Like you have no filter of when to stop doing something. You just like keep doing it. And that's what you are now. You're a thought, basically, right? You're a fucking hoe. Y'all like saying thought. I just like using a real word that hurts. Fucking, you a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And to broadcast that to the world, you're on a social media, which is basically it's more of an international platform. It's a universal platform, man.
Everywhere.
You know, some nigga in motherfucking Zealand or
New Zealand,
whatever, right?
Zealand, okay,
right? Can go in there and see that you a hoe. I mean, it's just fucking crazy.
Yeah, little Aki in Bangladesh.
Yeah,
they're sitting there like, oh man, she looking so good to me.
Some of those cities, they don't
allow that shit.
They ban fucking social media because it's like, nah, you ain't gonna corrupt our motherfucking women. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna corrupt our women. And then,
you ain't gonna corrupt us with that Western filth.
Men like the shit, but then they don't realize how their influence is fucking up the world. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, don't want to veer too much off. Okay, children without a father are 4 times more likely to be living in poverty than children with a father. All right, and I just want to point out, because we ain't supposed to be at war with each other. Man and woman, you love each other, you get married, you build.
That's the whole plan.
The man primarily is responsible for the finances. The woman primarily is responsible for
the children.
What the household look like, raising the children, right? You know what I'm saying? And dad teaches the real life world experience. Like, yo, this is what it is out here. This is what you got to prepare for. And traditionally, dads used to choose the husbands for their daughters. You know what I'm saying? And you can see what happens now when dads ain't choosing for their daughters anymore. They want to go after Pookie and Ray Ray. They want to go after some nigga in some thug down motherfucker.
Facts.
And
be turning these little thotties.
And all these niggas want to do is start them out. They don't want to love them and turn them into
straight
wives
beat and greet, turn them into hoes.
Sweet, wet and gushy.
That's
Make
it.
that pull out game weak.
This bitch got corrupted.
Yeah, you dealing with some wet and gushy.
This bitch got corrupted, making songs about wet ass pussy. Wop. This bitch is corrupted. She
got famous off of that.
She don't know no motherfucking better. You know what I'm saying? But this is the world we come to now, man. All right, let's go on to that next statistic here, man.
Go ahead, B-Dog.
Number 4. All right, children from fatherless homes are twice as likely to drop out from school before graduating than children who have a father in their lives. Ain't that the motherfucking truth?
That's the real truth, because I'm a living statistic of that shit.
Mm-hmm. If your daddy was stuck around the household, would have beat your ass.
Oh, yeah, that would have
Boy,
never
take
happened.
your ass to school, nigga.
Yeah, that would have never happened if he would have been there. I'm not going to lie.
I don't want to go to school today. Get your bitch ass
Yep,
up.
for real. It wouldn't have been no, it would have been some other sound effect. Where am I saying? It would have been this shit. Ass whip.
Ass whooping to the core.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, because when he was there, my ass was in school, and then when he wasn't around, that's when I was like, fuck this shit. Started doing dumb shit. Straight up. When he was there, I was pretty much on a T. Like I wasn't fucking off for nothing. As soon as they split up and I got a taste of the other shit and people showed me the other side of the world, I guess the fucked up side of this, that's when everything a motherfucker turned loose.
Yeah. And some people's argument will be, well, you don't need school to be successful nowadays, which is true, we don't.
But you need to know the basics though, so you do need to have at least the basics.
But you want to at least get through high school, like he said, the basics. You want to have the essentials, man. Like, come on, man. You can't even finish fucking high school. Yeah. Have you ever met a grown-ass man that can't read? I've met plenty of them.
Yeah.
R. Kelly couldn't read.
I met motherfuckers that couldn't read and can't even write.
Yeah, R. Kelly couldn't read or write. Did you know that?
No.
Motherfucker just got 30 years yesterday.
Yeah, I heard, yo.
Motherfucker couldn't read or write.
30, he done.
WTF?
He's done. 30.
Grew up in a fatherless home. Didn't know how to read or write. But, you know, he knew how to Mac and he knew how to...
touch kids.
He knew how to fucking sing, and that's how he, you know, became famous, and he got corrupted and started fucking around with kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pee on them.
That's unfortunate.
Drip, drip, drip.
But even him, fatherless home. Fucked up ass nigga.
Another one. Statistics. It's real, people. Get mad. I know, ladies.
Turn to Super Saiyan 5.
You're hot. You're hot.
You know what I'm saying? But it's the truth.
We're kicking y'all asses with the truth. Numbers, statistics, reality.
Let's go to statistics number 5.
Fire away, brother. Let the gunshots roll.
24.7 million children in the United States live in a home where their biological father is not present. That equates to 1 in every 3 children in the United States not having access to their father. Ain't that a motherfucker?
Yo, I wonder how many kids, you know, here where I live at don't have their father.
1 out of every 3?
Yeah, you just gave up the fucking statistic right there.
1 out of every 3. That's what it boils down to. Yo, when you just think about when we grew up. Well, you know, I'm from the Bronx. Okay, I'm from like the hood in the Bronx. When the Bronx was like the ghetto. Okay, not like what it's like now, where it's fucking gentrification and it's glorified and shit. Like the Bronx ain't nothing how it was when I grew up in the 80s and the 90s. Okay, well, I grew up in the motherfucking projects. All right, Jerome Avenue, Van Cortlandt Park area. Nevertheless, most of my friends, I can't think of any of them that had a daddy around.
Wow.
Can't think of any of them that had a daddy around. This is not hard to believe, bro. It's like I grew up believing like
it was cool.
Daddy's
it was
just
okay.
Yeah. Oh, you ain't got. I ain't got a daddy. You ain't got. Oh, you ain't got a. I ain't got a daddy.
Hey, we ain't all got. None of us got daddies. Let's just go hang out and gang bang and do all some dumb shit.
Yeah. No, I had a dad, but you know, my dad was fucking off in and out of jail. You know. To be real, I don't know my biological father. My brother's father is what I call dad. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, I just brought this up to say that this is not a hard statistic to believe because I grew up in the hood and all my friends, their daddies weren't there. They weren't fucking there. Let's play this one clip. The one with Kevin Samuels talking to that to homegirl.
Okay, let me find it real quick.
I just want to read you this poster that I have because I hear a lot of.
There we go.
Guys, when I tell them, you know, that I'm a surgical technician for right now, and I still want to like do more stuff and go back to school.
Where's your father?
He's in the medical field.
How's your mother and your father?
Yeah, I was raised with both of them.
You didn't involve your father in your romantic life?
I tried to, but he's so like, he's more high demanding than me. Like
exactly,
you know?
Because he knows what's out here. You need to listen to him instead of guys you don't know on Instagram.
Ooh. Okay.
You don't know me.
I don't, but I see you like.
You have a father. Listen to your father. Do you think he loves you?
Yeah.
Did he put a roof over your head?
Yes.
Food in your stomach?
Yes.
Make sure you got out of high school, right?
Yep.
You got any babies?
Nope.
Good. He sounds like he did his damn job. Respect him. Stop worrying about a high value man gonna get a regular guy like your dad. Sounds like that's what you need so I can do this job. Bye-bye.
Guys.
Shut that down quick.
Shut that down quick. And look, you see how that matches with the statistics we just talked about? How because these fathers were not in their children's life, like Kevin Samuels asked her, like, did he?
And shout outs to him too, man, and R.I.P. to him, man.
Yeah, definitely rest in peace to the Godfather. But he asked her, like, yo, your dad basically, he fed you, he kept you out of, you don't have no babies, right? It sounds like he did his fucking job, right? Right? He didn't have to ask him that much questions, but look at the outcome. She's not under any of these statistics that we just read because her father was in her fucking life. And that's what I wanted to point out.
Father.
Because her dad was there. She grew up in a household where both mom and dad did. Both mom and dad did. A lot of y'all wonder why your kids are so bad and, you know, your daughter turned out to be a stripper and your son turned out to be a fucking criminal. He's out there just fucking shit up.
He's a demon. That's what you little youngins would say right now.
He's a little fucking demon. He's on demon time, right?
Yeah, I'm on demon time. They know you're on dumbass time.
Listen, with a fucking dad there, you know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about a dad, like, because most dads that are there, they're dads that care, right? Not every guy is a good dad. There's some dads that beat the shit out of their kids and abused them and was on alcohol and all that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, most dads that are around are decent dads.
Or they try to be.
You know, they try to be. And look at the result. That guy's daughter talking to Kevin Samuels, you know what I'm saying? And basically lets her know, like, yeah, because she was saying basically she couldn't talk to her father because he was too hard on her. But you can see how it affected her. She ain't got no babies. She a young girl. She ain't got no babies. She ain't a baby mama. You know what I mean? She's probably not a hoe. I don't know. I ain't gonna take it that far. She's probably not though.
Yeah.
She sounded real feminine. Right? She wasn't with the snapping her fingers around and all that.
Yeah, she was.
I don't need no man bullshit, right? That's not that. I just wanted to show that little clip just to show y'all. She ain't on none of these statistics that we just read. She ain't on none of those statistics. Okay? I want to read this statistic here that's going to go further with that. It says girls who live in a fatherless home have 100% higher risk of suffering from obesity than girls who have their father present. Teen girls from fatherless homes are 4 times more likely to become mothers before the age of 20. Now, how well did that girl just fit? We just saw with the statistics right here. She's not under that list.
Because she was there with daddy.
Because daddy was there.
And he washed her ass and made sure that she wasn't out there being a hottie-toddy tamale.
She wasn't fat. We just saw that. The girl we just saw, she wasn't overweight. And I think he said she was, 22 years old?
Yeah, she was pretty. I mean, we didn't see the whole thing of her, but she was pretty.
She was like 22 or something like that. And yet, she's not a mom. She don't have no kids. She didn't fall under these statistics of the fatherless, what happens with fatherless girls. Let me read this one more time. Girls who live in a fatherless home have 100% higher risk of suffering from obesity than girls who have their father present. Teen girls from fatherless homes are also 4 times more likely to become mothers before the age of 20. Y'all see how important that daddy is? That daddy has to be around the life. It's not just because of the sons. It's because of the daughters too, man. A lot of you women are bitter and mad. And I don't need no man, and the man ain't shit, and my daddy ain't shit, and nah. Too fucking negative, man. Once again, like Shakalu was saying earlier, man, it's the man you choosing. It's the man you motherfucking choosing. It's the man you choosing.
I say this all the time. It's the motherfucker you choose. And most of the time, I'm going to tell y'all women, like most of y'all fucking know already, y'all don't know how to choose. As you get older, then you decide to choose a little better. But you, most of the time in your younger stage, you choose that nigga that was me back in the day. I'm not going to lie. The guy that, you know, I guess it was like the coolest one or whatever, but he was just like trouble. Because that's what I was back in the day, a bunch of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I have really no ambition. The only ambition I had was fucking these hoes and smoking. That was it.
Yeah.
And a lot of bitches fucked with me over that.
And he was like that because daddy stopped being around a certain period of time. The core years that he needed his dad to
he was nowhere
show
to be
him how
found.
to be a man, right?
I had to figure that shit out all by myself.
His daddy could have stopped him like, yo, we going out here fucking all these bitches.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He could have taught me things, told me not to, like you said, don't be out here doing all this shit. You're supposed to be a man, you know, show me how to get a job, show me how to do all this shit. I had to figure out all that shit by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because my mama couldn't raise me to be no man.
She didn't know how.
She had no way, absolutely, how to treat me or talk to me like a man.
She got this masculine beast that's like twice her size, saying what he is and is not gonna do. What the fuck you gonna do? What you gonna do to that? And that's the problem with a lot of moms, because your sons get big. They got that deep voice and they be like, I ain't doing shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Intimidate your ass.
I got my motherfucking jet. Fuck, I'm a bird. I'm gonna kill that nickel.
Straight
no
up,
guidance
fuck the
there.
ops.
No guidance. And I'm not saying because, you know, a father's around that this does not happen. Because some kids are still going to get corrupted any motherfucking way. But most of the time, it doesn't happen. Dads are important. Get it through your thick ass heads. Dads are important.
This is not a fucking game.
Y'all want to play one more clip before moving on to the next fact. The clip with the girls talking on their little podcast.
Okay, I believe it is. I think it's this one right here. I got it. You guys ready?
Yep.
All right. Shit. This is the Kevin Samuel one?
Bye-bye.
Yep.
All right.
Guys, when I
that's
told
the
them,
girl,
you know,
so gotta be
that I'm
this
a
one.
Let's say if you end up very unhappy, or maybe you're just like, something can just switch, you know, maybe you can just like, oh, I don't like him anymore. Would you stay married to him for the rest of your life? You're not sexually attracted. You don't like, he's just not funny anymore. You just don't like him anymore.
Do we have kids?
Yeah.
If we have kids, it's not about me anymore.
So you would rather see your children grow up in a home where parents are sleeping in separate bedrooms, they don't talk, they don't hold hands, they don't kiss.
I would rather see my kids grow up in a home where they're at every statistical advantage rather than statistical disadvantage. Because if the father is out of the home, that you put that kid at risk.
Why?
Because life is not easy. Like it's you might think, you know, as a woman, like, oh, my kid's gonna be fine. Your child is just another human being in this world. The world is gonna show your kids that they're at a disadvantage.
And we were talking about it because we were talking about mental health the other day. And I was saying, like, mental health isn't a thing in my family. Like, we're all just happy people. And she says to me, that's because you had both parents in the home.
You heard toothpaste?
Yo.
Like in Twilight?
Yo, did you hear the manipulation from the homegirl that was trying to say, you would rather stay there than... Let's go
That's
back
that
to
feminine shit. That's the modern woman right there. Cause
I want you to pay attention to what she said there. Go ahead and play that again. Yeah, just play from the beginning right there.
Let's say if you end up very unhappy, or maybe
the
you're
hater.
just like, something can just switch, you know, maybe you can just like, oh, I don't like him anymore. Would you stay married to him for the rest?
So she said, I'm telling you right now, okay? Because I've heard women talk about this shit. This is ridiculous. You get to a certain point in a relationship when you're with the guy, and then you feel the way this woman's talking about. And you're like, man, I don't want to be with this guy no more. Right? You ready to dip off. You know, made babies and everything, right? Listen, hear manipulation in this bitch.
Rest of your life, you're not sexually attracted, you don't like, he's just not funny anymore, you just don't like him anymore.
All the excuses in the world of why she wanted to leave the dude, right? And just so a lot of y'all know, the statistics of divorce, like 85 to 90% of them come from the woman. Okay?
True that.
Which causes the family to break up. This is where broken families come in now. Okay? So she's giving every excuse in the world. Oh, you don't want to fuck him no more, blah, 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 blah. Right?
We have kids.
Yeah.
If we have kids, it's not about me anymore.
So you would rather see your...
So this woman's being smart. If it's your kids, it's not about me anymore. You very, very rare do you find a woman smart enough to think like how this woman is. Mad props to her.
Children grow up in a home where parents are sleeping in separate bedrooms. They don't talk. They don't hold hands. They don't kiss.
You hear the manipulation? So you rather your kids grow up in a home where the parents are separated in different bedrooms and all that? Let me rewind that back a little. The manipulation.
Bedrooms. They don't talk. They don't hold hands. They don't kiss.
I would rather see my kids grow up in a home where they're at every statistic.
Like that's doing something wrong to the kid. If you don't want the kid to see that, then bitch, you need to change.
Yeah.
That's you. She's talking about you would rather see your kids see that. Then to what? What's the alternative? Only see mama, daddy on every other weekend? Now the kid gets to fucking get in all types of trouble and dad's not there to enforce the law to make sure that kid's doing the right thing?
Become another number, a statistic to the law.
It's crazy. And you see how this woman, she's defending it very well. What did she say?
Statistical advantage rather than statistical disadvantage. Because
exactly.
Statistical advantage rather than
statistical disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
What are those statistical disadvantages? This is all the fucking shit we're talking about right now.
Damn.
That's why I wanted to play this clip.
No, it's good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can see it works, and very few of you women are going to be smart enough like this woman, unfortunately.
Right now, a lot of y'all are hating on her right now.
A lot of y'all pissed the fuck off. Y'all pissed the fuck off. Why don't this bitch shut the fuck up?
Because she knows.
You know what I'm saying?
And somebody embedded in her or taught her the old scrolls.
And then I want y'all to listen to a key thing that she said about having a conversation with the woman next to her. Listen to this.
Father is out of the home, that you put that kid at risk.
Yeah,
why? Because
risk.
life is...
The risk is all
Did
those
she
things.
say why?
Yeah, she says why. She says why? Because she's selfish. That's the problem with a lot of you women. You're selfish. Why? Why?
I want to see that whole show.
Yeah, me too.
I got to look for that shit.
I'm going to find that one. We're going to look at the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? We're going to find the whole thing. But she's just selfish. Just like, most women are, unfortunately. Here's a key thing I want y'all to hear in this argument. Listen.
Not easy. Like, it's you might think, as a woman, like, oh, my kid's gonna be fine. Your child is just another human being in this world. The world is gonna show your kids that they're at a disadvantage.
There she go.
The world is going to show your kid that he or she is at a disadvantage.
How rare do you find two smart women like this? This is fucking hard, bro. Y'all find a woman that thinks and talks like this, boy, you better snatch that female up, boy.
Because that's the winner. That's the one. All the shit you've been looking for, that's the one that's going to have you dancing.
Talking about why. Why? All the reasons we've been reading, all these statistics I've been reading to y'all. There's so much more in statistics. We're probably going to get through all of them. Man, there's like 36 of them.
Oh, shit, yeah. We're going to have to do a part 2 of this.
Yeah.
But we got one more clip, but we could do a couple more little statistics and then...
Yeah. But there's some key things in this conversation I just wanted to point out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me finish this up.
We were talking about it because we were talking about mental health the other day. And I was saying, like, mental health isn't a thing in my family. Like, we're all just happy people. And she says to me, that's because you had both parents in the home.
That's what I want to point out right there. Because you have both parents in the home. So, man, because a lot of y'all is down with this whole being a baby daddy bullshit. You know what I'm saying? If you get a girl pregnant, man, there was a time men understood, oh, she's pregnant, I gotta go marry her.
Yep, that's what they used to be like. Is, oh man, I gotta go marry her. I gotta take care of her now.
Now what are you men trying to do?
I'm
It
out.
ain't mine.
Said fuck that
It ain't
shit.
mine.
I'm out. It ain't mine. What do they do?
And now that kid's gonna have a fucked up life.
They do the fuck that shit. I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. And I feel the woman's frustration. I feel it. That's why I don't like, I'm like with the whole women bashing thing.
I feel, like you said, I feel it too. But at the end of the day, like, you still want to blame the man. But look at where that motherfucker that got you so mad and all the shit, where'd it come from?
This is why
That's what you got to really look at. Where'd he come from? So while you're really getting mad at the men, you should really be getting mad at yourselves. You got to reboot and reprogram.
Dads need to be the one choosing your wives, man. Straight up. I'm sorry, choosing your husbands. Straight up. Dads need to be up, look the man, nigga up and down. Nah, nigga, get out of my house. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, get out of my house. What's that one movie with Will Smith and Martin?
Bad Boys. Say, nigga, how old you is? Nigga look like you 30. Hell no.
They made the scene funny, but there's some
That's
real
the real
shit.
shit.
You can't come over here and take out my beautiful ass daughter. I don't invested years in raising, making sure she's feminine fit, all these good things. So
For you to come fuck it all up.
You can come and defile this woman, and she treat her like she's nothing. A lot of you men, that's what I'm saying. Look, I have to keep calling it what it is. Just men, a lot of y'all fucked this up, man. This is why women are the way they are right now. Y'all fucked it up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fucked it up. Big facts. All right, man. Let's go and read on a couple of little more statistics, and we're gonna get into our last little skit there. And let's see. Fact number 6: 57% of fatherless homes in the United States involve African American Black households. Hispanic households have 31% fatherless rate, and while Caucasian households have a 20% fatherless rate. Now, why am I pointing this shit out right here? Because the black nuclear family is basically done. It's
diminished.
More than half of the fucking fatherless children problem in America is coming from black people. Ain't that the motherfucking saddest truth?
Yeah.
And I'm going to say it again. It's because you're being too much incentivized to be on your own without the father. In order for a woman to get, when welfare first started in mid-70s, a woman can only have it if the man was out of the house. That was the requirement. The man cannot be in the household. If he's in the household, guess what? We're going to give you enough money to pay your rent. We're going to give you some money to get some food, which became food stamps eventually. And then they just raising these little niggas. Keeping the daddy out the picture. Daddy cool with it because he's young and stupid as fuck. And he's out there thugging it. You know what I'm saying? He out there thugging it, selling drugs and doing all the dumb bullshit that he's fucking doing. Get killed. You know what I'm saying? Sure, he never got to really got to know his dad. Because daddy's out there trying to be a thug, and eventually he got caught up and died.
Yep, or they locked his ass up for a long time.
Locked him up for a
long
long
time.
Doing
some fucking football numbers.
You know, like, and it's a repeated cycle. It's just discontinued all the way up to our generation today. That's why a lot of you women now are quick to do this divorce shit, because the law is giving you so much incentive to do it on your fucking own. And as a result, our society is fucked up, especially the black society.
Message.
Man.
And it's only time will tell.
And y'all was mad at Kevin Samuels for what, man?
Exactly.
What y'all mad at him for, man?
For telling you the truth?
Some of y'all celebrating his death and all that shit, man. This is
fucking shame.
This is what his ultimate goal was, man. He knew about these stats, man. Kevin's saying you best believe he knew about these stats.
Yes.
And he was making an attempt. I'm not saying he's a saint. He probably wasn't a perfect man, right? But he was making an attempt. Let me see what I can do is
try to help us
fixing the black community. You know, let me reach out to the women. Let me see if I can get to them because he did spend.
He did it for men. He did it for men for like 4 or 5 years.
He did it for the men
before he
for
switched
years,
over
bro.
to the women.
You know what I'm saying? And now I think I'm just, we're inspired by him, and we're also inspired by other men we see in the manosphere, and just we out here trying to do the best we can to save this. Save our people from
save the alphas.
Save the alphas, no matter what race you are. But we definitely gonna focus a lot on the black community because y'all the ones that are really, really fucked the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping it 100. You know what I mean? But let's move on, man. In 2011, 44% of children in homes headed by a single mother were living in poverty. Just 12% of children in a married couple families were living in poverty. So you have 44% that were households that were led by just a single mom. They were in poverty. Even though there's child support, even though there's fucking Section 8 homes and all that shit. 44% the children headed by a single mom were in poverty. And only 12% actually included both parents inside. Shame on any man if you got your woman and you both poor. Raising children. Shame on you. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga?
You gotta go out there and get it.
You can work and she can work, and yet you can't lead the household to be stable enough to where y'all can't be in poverty? What the fuck is wrong with you? Shame
Yes.
on you. I ain't putting the blame on her. That's shame on you, nigga. If she ain't listening to you because you a nigga that can't lead her. That's why she ain't listening to you.
Beta.
You know what I'm saying? You beta and then you just lack too much shit, but I'm still gonna encourage you. Fix it, nigga. If you realize you will use the statistic, nigga, fix it. That's the point. Fix it, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And let's go on, man. Let's go on. Let's continue. This one is just sick. This one really hit me right here. It says children who live in a single parent home are more than 2 times likely to commit suicide than children in a 2-parent home.
Yeah, because of depression and all the shit going on. Seeing their fucking mom getting fucking a back blown out by like 50 different fucking niggas.
Mm-hmm.
She going out clubbing, getting dropped off at grandma, auntie, uncle, whoever the fuck house is. Then sometimes in that fucking mix, you getting touched or the kids getting touched.
That happens way too much.
The kid is out there getting touched by the uncle or the aunt.
You're not really fully focusing on the kid. The kid's not really being paid attention to all the way. And then like Lou said, kid ends up getting molested.
Sometimes it's your own family that fucks shit up.
The kid just goes through so much shit and then now they commit suicide, man. They commit suicide. So a lot of you single moms that want to go out to the club and shit, that's why you can't go to the fucking club. It's not about you anymore. Why don't you listen to like the white girl we just saw in that clip? Once you have kids, it's no longer about you anymore.
It's selfish. And a lot of women are selfish and self-centered.
Yeah. I mean...
And I hear that too, because I hear they say about that about men. But
men
I'm
too.
gonna
Yeah,
keep,
but men too, though.
I'm gonna keep a buck though.
Yeah.
I done seen more selfish and self-centered women than I've seen men with that type of trait.
I mean, I agree. But once again, it's still men's fault for accepting that fucking behavior.
Yeah.
There was a time, like in the 80s even, if a woman was at a club as a single mom, niggas would be like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? You should be at home with your kids. A nigga would put you in your place right there and then. Like, what the hell are you doing here? You got kids? And you over here clubbing? Talking about I can't find a good man? The fuck is wrong with you?
He's not in the club. Sometimes you might find that special man in the club, but majority of the time that nigga's not in the club.
Yeah, it's a 1% chance.
You're not gonna find that nigga in the club. You find that motherfucker just like how a male is gonna find that female, just like in random spots. It ain't always like, oh, I gotta go here, gotta go there. Like, shit, I met my lady at a store.
The thing is, most good men are at home or somewhere being productive. That's what most good men are doing. They're not out there fucking getting fucked up and that's all they care about. Once in a while, we understand you reward yourself after working so hard. Let me go out with my homeboys. You know what I'm saying? But most good men are not out there doing dumb shit.
Facts.
That's just what it is. I'm saying that because I'm that dude. I did go to clubs and shit when in my youth, right? I went, but man, that was a rare thing for me to go. Most of the time, I was trying to make money. I was trying to do something productive. I was studying. I was in school, getting my degree. I was getting shit done. You know what I'm saying? So the point being here is that, you know, y'all are not supposed to be out here doing what you think doing what you're doing nowadays. You actually should. Once you have a kid, it's not about you anymore. Fuck fun. Fuck fun.
It ain't about that now.
Fuck fun.
It's about making sure that
your family,
kid has fun.
Your family.
You take care of them, making sure they're straight.
You ain't supposed to be a single mom either. You ain't supposed to be doing it by yourself. I know it's hard. It's supposed to be hard because it ain't designed for one motherfucking person to do it. Shit. You ever babysit? Look, I'm not a dad, but I have a lot of nieces and nephews, man. And babysitting, I'd be like, damn, I don't know if I want to be a dad because that shit is hard.
Yeah.
And you got to deal with that shit all day, every day? Man. Woo!
No, raising kids like a mother raising kids, I'm not going to lie, that's a stressful job.
That's fucking
It's a
hard.
real stressful job. I'm not going to deny it for them.
That's fucking hard.
They go through some shit sometimes raising them kids.
I had my brother came down like 2 months ago. I'm trying to watch his newborn son for like an hour. I'm calling my brother like, yo, when you coming back from the store, nigga? This shit.
This shit ain't where it's at, nigga. Come get this motherfucker.
This is driving me crazy. This little nigga just crying. And if he ain't crying, he want to crawl around and pull something down and put it in his mouth. I was like, damn, he's a cute mother effer, but damn. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And I know I want to be a dad. And that's the one nervous part I have of being a dad. Like, damn, that shit is some hard fucking work. So I give it to you. But when I hear y'all ladies complain about how it's hard and you just want a man, you just want somebody to help you, you know, I get it. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be. It wasn't designed for you to do it on your own. You know what I mean? But then again, you women are much better dealing with children than men are.
Yes, the men are. Definitely.
You're much better dealing with children than men are. It's when their children grow up and they have enough sense to start learning shit, that's when dad got to step in there. Put his foot down. All right, no, mother. That's not how the world works. You're going to do what I say, I'm going to beat your ass. And then when they get older, they understand, oh, that's when my dad put me through all that. Mama got her part, daddy got his part. It's a system that was designed for productivity. Okay? I'm going to read one more stat and we're going to go to that last clip there.
Word. Give me one last stat.
All right, 72% of Americans believe that a fatherless home is the most significant social problem and family problem that is facing their country. 72%. So it's not just us. Majority of America believes that this is the fucking problem of why our country's so fucked up right now.
Yeah.
Okay? 72%. All right? So we're going to play one last clip here.
This is the one with the what was it? Shorty was a feminist or some shit, or she was just a dumbass?
Yeah. As y'all know, she's a dumbass, but she's a feminist. Okay? As y'all know about this new law that passed, Roe versus Wade.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know the whole thing. The whole what's the deal with that?
I mean, basically, it's stopping.
Like it's a limit now for you killing babies, or
it's stopping abortion. It's no longer federal. It's now a state would have to deem it possible to happen now. You know what I'm saying? So there'll only be certain states that you can actually get abortion, and a lot of states are against abortion, like Florida. Florida's against that shit. They're gonna be the first motherfuckers.
They're gonna be overpopulated with motherfuckers. Be looking like
iguanas all over the world. Bounce that shit. Like fuck this.
Yep.
So basically, you know, this shows how selfish women can be when we see this clip right here. Because they trying to, this clip is funny because she makes a stupid fucking argument. against another lady.
With no logic or no reason.
No lady. Just so she can have her
And
way.
facts.
Just so she can have her way. I don't want to spoil it. Let's go ahead and get that clip, man.
Right, man. I got it ready this time. We're not going to fuck it off.
That shit.
I just want to read you this poster that I have because I hear a lot of pro-lifers say that life begins at conception. So my poster reads, life begins when you understand living women matter more than potential babies.
What? Living women
What
matter
is it?
more than potential babies.
What do you mean?
If it's a potential baby, what is inside of a woman?
It's a fetus.
Is it living?
No.
How can it grow if it's not living?
Actually, that's like saying if an acorn is a tree.
When does the fetus become living?
That's actually a good question, but that line.
Yeah, of course, because you don't know it. Because
Exactly.
it's living. It's living.
How about you let her speak?
You're fundamentally denying science to validate your opinion.
You actively deny science, ma'am.
How am I?
The bitch said you actively deny science.
You are actively a fucking idiot.
Do you not see how stupid? You know we're gonna have to rewind that one, right?
Yeah, shit.
We gotta break that. A lot just happened here, y'all.
Let's double back.
Okay.
I just want to read you.
So she's trying to start off right here. I don't know what the fuck.
Like she's smart.
Like
That's
she
what
got
she's trying to
some
act
sort of
like. She got
sense.
some fucking sense.
Okay. This bitch is obviously stupid. For
And
those
thought
that
like
just
she was
watched
about
that
to
clip.
shine. She thought she had her 15 seconds of fame right there. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm about to do my thing here.
I'm about to show her. I'm about to fucking show her.
Yeah, right.
Dumbass bitch. Dumbass bitch.
Idiot.
So go ahead.
This
play
poster that I have because I hear
This
a
is
lot
what
of
she says here.
pro-lifers say that life begins at conception.
She hears a lot of lifers. You heard her? A lot of lifers saying that life begins at conception.
So what the fuck is a lifer?
What the bitch is just coming up with her own fucking terms.
The only thing I know is a lifer is a nigga that's in prison.
Good fucking point.
Straight up.
Fucking point. But bitch is trying to come up with her own terms to defend her madness on reality in society. Lifers, okay? What a dumb bitch. Let me wind that back a little bit, man. That was so stupid I have to play it again.
That life begins at conception.
Yes, it
So
does,
my
dumb
poster
bitch.
reads, life begins when you understand living women matter more than potential babies.
What?
And then look how she looks. Like, I said it.
I said it.
Let me
Like,
drop the mic. Bam. I did that.
I
bitch.
said it. How the fuck does that make any
You a
sense?
fucking idiot. And then you hear the dumb bitches in the background.
Supporting this bitch.
Oh my God.
This shows you how true the selfishness.
You heard me say that. What I say before? Selfish. And what was the other one? Selfish and damn, I can't think now.
I don't remember, but
When I said selfish. But anyway, selfish and self-centered. Fuck it.
selfish and self-centered. You did say that. You did say that. She's selfish and self-centered. Like, she really thought she said something just now.
She said a whole lot of buffoonery. That's what the fuck she just said.
She thought she just said something. Let's rewind what she just said. Let's go right to that. What this bitch said.
Life begins when you understand living women matter more than potential babies.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna pay you $100 to fuck off.
Oh shit! This is so. Like Kevin Sanders would say, you can't make this shit up. What the fuck did that bitch say, bro?
She said that life, or what the fuck? Bring that back again.
She said, yeah, I'm gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, I want to say the correct words.
It reads, life begins when you understand living women matter more than potential babies.
So living women matter more than potential babies.
She said life begins when living babies. I mean, living women are more important than potential babies. She really thought that was like some slick, smart shit.
And the rest of her clown crew, check them out.
Before that, she said lifers said that life starts when at conception. Like that's. Like, bitch, that's not a theory. That's a fact. Life does begin at conception, stupid mother effer. The little heart comes and everything. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? You start off as a little peon, little pea, whatever the heck you are, and you grow. Like
your seed.
Like we talk about plants when they grow. Like it starts off as a little seed, and the seed grows and becomes a motherfucking tree. It's alive, bitch. From the time
Buddy Skeet
it's fertilized.
Hit that egg, it's alive.
Well, for the time it's fertilized, that seed is fertilized. Right? Like a plant, the seed is fertilized. Well, your egg is fertilized. It's alive, bitch. How else is it turn into a person?
Yeah.
Right? So she really thinks she's smart here. She says that living women are more important than potential babies. But here's how this bitch hit her with it. Here's what she said to her. Look at it. Bitches and shit. Look at these dumb assholes.
Dummies.
Man. Watch how she hit her.
What is it?
What do you mean?
Exactly.
If it's a potential baby, what is inside of a woman?
If it's a potential baby, what is that that's inside of the woman? You stupid ass bitch.
It's a fetus?
Is it
It's
living?
a fetus.
How can it grow if it's not living?
Exactly.
Actually, that's like saying if an acorn is a tree.
Yeah.
That bitch said that's like saying an acorn is a tree. She thought she brought some logic to that ass, boy.
Bitch.
She was confident as hell up in that.
Fuck off.
You're fucking, oh my God.
How retarded you gotta be to say some dumb shit like that, boy?
As dumb as her right there. That lady right there.
You gotta, I mean, she said it with all the confidence in the world, boy. You seen that, bro? Fetus. Fetus. It's not alive, it's a fetus. Stupid. And she was calm with her reply. Like, all right, what is it then? What is what? What is that fetus? Like, what is it not growing inside of it? If it's not alive, why is it growing, bitch? She got nothing to say. Listen to her reply.
How does the fetus become living?
How does a fetus become living?
That's actually a good question, but that line...
Yeah, of course, because you don't know it. Because
that's actually a good question, man. What a dumbass
Look
bitch.
at you. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, you're not going to make me look stupid. But you are.
And she's going to say something even more stupid. Check this out. She told her, it's a good question because you don't know it. Right?
It's living.
Oh, I'm pulling my bag of tricks.
You're fundamentally denying science to validate your opinion.
You actively.
Exactly. You're fundamentally denying science to prove your fucking stupid point, which is not even a real point.
Like you actively.
And this is where her dumb ass say. This was what took the cake right here.
You actively deny science, ma'am.
How am I?
She said you were actively denying science.
What the fuck do you know about science?
You
Because as far as I know, you look like a fucking idiot.
Stupid. And some nigga's gonna fuck her and get her pregnant. That's the sad part.
And she's still gonna think why the fetus is being developed and getting its heart and doing everything is still not alive.
That's the sad part, bro. Somebody's gonna fucking fuck her and tell her that she's beautiful.
Instead of telling the truth, fuck her and tell her she's fucking stupid. Just keep it a buck.
Oh my gosh.
Just keep it a fucking buck.
This is the type of check you hit and run. Okay?
Beat and greet.
Beat and greet with a condom on, nigga.
Yes.
Yeah, do not
or go get that plan B shit.
Do not skate in this one.
Please. Because she ain't even going to know the baby's alive after like 9 months. And the baby's moving inside her fucking stomach and the bitch still like, it's not alive.
It's not alive.
It's not alive.
It's come out of pussy.
I'm still
first.
more important.
It's a potential baby.
It's a potential baby. Fucking nutsack. You're a fucking real vaginal discharge, bitch.
Oh my gosh, she really is.
Fucking real vaginal discharge, bitch.
You're that damn that late sperm that came out, man. You're the pre-cum, bitch.
Like you just look, this is me right now.
Bro.
It's like you're a fucking idiot, man. You are.
I just can't believe how stupid people are. And what's funny is the confidence she had answering the questions.
And the crazy shit, like, you don't have to be that fucking stupid anymore because the fucking knowledge and everything you need is right fucking here.
Right there on your phone.
Right here in your fucking hands. All you gotta do is ask the fucking question. Say the names to the motherfucker. You know the names. Talk to that bitch, and she gonna tell you what the fuck you need to know. That's it.
Man, oh man.
But Rex, is there anything else you gotta say before we get up out of here?
Man. Yeah.
Because we're gonna have a part 2 of this because we still gotta finish the list.
Yeah, man. I just want to say, man. I just want to say to the men, you know, stop getting these bitches pregnant. If she's not worthy enough to be your wife, do not fuck her without a condom on. All right? I know I can't tell you to be all the way good and actually, you know, remain a virgin until you find the right one.
Niggas be trying to monster ball these hoes. Like motherfucking
I can't tell niggas to do the right. They're not
the
gonna do
Holly
the wrong thing.
Berry.
I'm gonna tell niggas to do the realistic thing that I know a nigga can at least do.
Make me feel good.
Don't fall for the bullshit, fellas. Do not fuck these bitches without a condom on. Okay? Stop doing it, man. Stop doing it. If you want to fuck without a condom on,
make sure she's a woman.
Practice your pull-out game with your hands. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Okay?
Buy a pocket pussy.
You can buy a pocket pussy. I mean, you do not come in a dumb bitch, bro. Let's put it like that. Do not come in a dumb bitch. If
you come in a woman.
If you are a baby daddy, you deserve that shit.
Because you a dumb motherfucker.
You a dumbass nigga. You're going to get a bitch like what we just saw get pregnant. Or the
that
video,
and the one we did before that, the one where the girl was tripping about the fucking hamburger McDonald's shit.
That's what I wanted to point out. That's what I want to point out. Because you know what? I heard her comeback story. He was with the girl already. She already had 3 other kids before she had the 4th baby with him. So this nigga already knew she was a scallywag. Yeah, he still put his dick in her and made another baby with her. And now she mad because you bring McDonald's for that baby and not the others. Because she don't get it that when the relationship's over, that's it. He no longer responsible for nothing that ain't his. You know what I'm saying? He ain't responsible for nothing that ain't his. But I always question, like we did the video about it. Why did you get this bitch pregnant to begin with, nigga? Shame on
you. You already seen what was going on, but then you go and pump her up again. Why?
Yeah, you a dumb nigga.
Why?
You a dumb nigga. That don't make no sense, bro. You a dumb nigga.
For real.
I hope you learned your lesson.
Yes, because you're gonna learn a lesson for 18 years. Put it to you like that. You're gonna learn that lesson for 18 years, motherfucker. So with that being said, my peoples, don't forget to check us out on all the major platforms. You know how we do. Let me give you the little thingy. There you go. Spotify, Apple, Pandora, all that shit. Right now I'm in fucking Facebook jail. Or not Facebook, YouTube jail. Because they with that pussy shit always want to fucking knock niggas off for telling the fucking truth. And I don't get it. Or y'all be hating too because the motherfuckers just telling y'all the truth. It's just, y'all don't like how the way it's being told. And I always say this all the time. Do not kill the messenger. Because all I'm telling you is the truth. And if you can't take the truth, then it's like well, you can't handle the truth.
You a soft
ass motherfucker.
You a soft nigga. Bro.
You can't handle the truth, Sway. You can't handle the truth. And that's it, man. If you want to better yourselves, I'm going to tell y'all, it's just simple, man. Seek the knowledge. Find it yourselves. Look at it so you know that it's not us just talking shit, even though that's what we do, especially me. But with the shit talking I talk to, I also get the logics and the facts. Or as people would like to say, the logistics, bitch.
Logistics, baby.
So, with that being said, wash your hands. Wear these fucking condoms.
Yes, definitely.
And niggas, stop fucking bitches. And bitches, stop fucking niggas. Niggas fuck women. Bitches, fuck men.
Niggas, stop coming in these dumbass scallywag bitches.
Women, fuck men.
Niggas, stop fucking coming in these dumb scallywag bitches. And you bitches, stop letting sorry ass niggas come inside of you.
For real. And stop the hood ratness. If you know, if the nigga hood ratting motherfucker, don't have no baby bomb. Nigga, if you know this some straight up hood rat bitch, then straight for the stroker. And that's it.
Really, I say just leave the bitch alone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, to end any fucking type of situation, any shit bullshit, leave it alone.
Just leave the bitch alone.
Wash your hands, your ass, take your penicillin shots and pills, and be safe, motherfuckers.
Birth control, bitch.
The dirty dogs, the old wise men, break it off with the knowledge. We are signing out with the Supreme Rex Roar. And with the Shockaloo Dreams talk.
Shockaloo Dreams.
One more time.
Shockaloo Dreams.
Baby Rex Roar. Be safe and don't be dirty dogs.
Exclusive. This is a little guy.